So, I am in a book club with a couple other EFT practitioners, and we are making our way through this book and doing some tapping together. And today, the chapter we discussed was on healing our bodies, and we had a pretty lengthy discussion about body image. Happens to be all women that are in this group, and we were talking about just the pressures that are placed on women to look a certain type of way, and how in some way or another, either all of us are on the journey to be comfortable in being in video or have done that. But one of the women was saying how when she looks in the mirror, she just wants to not have her eyes immediately go to that part of herself that she doesn't like, and start judging herself for it. And that is a great goal. But when you're not there yet, what is happening is like every time you're looking then in the mirror and you're noticing your eyes are going to that place, then a lot of judgment starts coming in. And that's what she was experiencing, because even though she's been doing a lot of work on herself and loving her body, she was really beating herself up for looking in the mirror and having her eyes go to that point and having thoughts. And I always like to remind people that EFT is about acceptance. It gives us the ability to meet ourselves where we are in any given moment. And when we allow ourselves to do that, that is what allows for a shift. It's the self-acceptance. It's the building of compassion for ourselves. It's not I have to tap this feeling out, or I'm going to use the tapping to never feel this way again, or to never have this happen again. There are layers to our emotions, and there's layers to the things we feel, which is why I always talk about understanding our emotions, taking the time to do so versus just as releasing them, or period. I don't know what the rest of that was. That's where my brain is at today. But anyway, to roll back and reiterate, EFT is about accepting ourselves, which then leads to a shift. It's not just about like, I have to get rid of this thing. So for anybody who might be kind of working on some body love today, this tap is going to assist you with that. So just consider maybe closing your eyes briefly. I always like to put my hands in my heart space and just explore where you are with body image right now. And just think about where you are in like the judging of yourself for not enjoying this part of you, or where you're at right now, like whatever it is when you look in the mirror. And I want you to just go ahead and rate that on a scale of 1 to 10. Whether it's resistance that you're feeling, whether it's judgment that you're feeling, dislike. And then we're just going to open our eyes and shake that off. We're going to do another measurement, but I want you to just kind of open your eyes, give yourself a little reset. And then maybe if you feel comfortable, close your eyes again. I invite you to put your hands over your heart space. And now I want you to think about if you can access this, just how amazing your body is. Maybe there's like something that you really, really love. Maybe there's a place in your body that you find yourself whenever your eyes or you're beating up on that thing you don't like, that you find yourself saying, yeah, but this about my body is pretty awesome. And I just want you to go ahead and step into that love that you feel. And then just go ahead and give yourself another measurement of this on a scale of 1 to 10. Where is your love for your body or that part of your body at today? 1 being low, 10 being high. You can blink your eyes open. I really like thinking about both of those things, because sometimes when we're focusing on clearing the negative, like we forget, like there's likely already some of that opposite emotion in us, and we get to increase that while decreasing the rest. Oftentimes when I give that explanation, it helps people give themselves permission to like feel it all, the whole range of human emotions, versus thinking that something's wrong if they still have a little bit of this negative stuff going on, or stuff that feels uncomfortable. So, okay. Usually I think these through, but I really jumped in and started doing this off the fly today. So let's just start tapping and repeat after me. And you can either use my words exactly or maybe switch them up to whatever makes sense to you. Trust yourself in knowing that you know exactly where you are meant to be directed today or led to for your highest possible good. So even though I'm disappointed in myself for not being where I want to be at in terms of how I feel about my body, right here, right now, I'm open to exploring this with grace and curiosity, even though I don't quite have the relationship that I want to with my body just yet. And sometimes it's really frustrating to me. Right here, right now, I'm open to a shift that allows for more curiosity. As I work towards loving my body fully, even though I don't have the relationship with my body that I wish I had. And sometimes it feels like I'll never get there. Right here, right now, I'm open to forgiving myself for that. And if forgiveness is too strong of a word, you can pick your own. And right here, right now, I accept myself and what I'm experiencing in this moment. I don't have the relationship that I want to have with my body just yet. And sometimes I'm scared that I'll never get there. And sometimes I'm scared of giving myself permission to drop the judgment. Sometimes I might be scared of really letting myself believe that it's possible for me to completely love my body. There's sometimes a part of me that's scared of releasing the judgment that I have. Because in a way that might not make sense to me, it's protecting me. And so knowing that, I'm giving myself permission to choose compassion in those moments instead of more judgment. I'm a work in progress. And the energy that I spend judging myself and being angry for the way I've learned how to feel about my body, that's all energy that I can put towards giving myself compassion instead. There is a lot of programming that all women have around what their bodies are supposed to look like. And there's programming that men have around what they think that they're supposed to enjoy. And I'm choosing to hold space for myself in any moment, and in those moments, it all feels like too much. And I'm choosing patience instead. I'm choosing to meet myself where I'm at today. And I am choosing to see myself as amazing and powerful and dedicated and loving, because I wouldn't be working so hard at this if I didn't already love myself. If I didn't already, somewhere inside of me, already know that I am worthy of love and acceptance right this second, no matter what is going on with me. I'm choosing to tap into that love. I'm choosing to tap into that worthiness, giving myself permission to feel what I already know is there. Giving myself permission to let that grow. And as we tap through these points now, maybe just tune in to my words in this moment. Continuing to tune in to that little ember of love, that ember of worthiness, whatever it is for you. As we tap, I want you to just watch that ember grow. Imagine feeding it just like you would a fire. Watching that ember ignite and turning into a flame. A flame that burns away any of that judgment, and anywhere that flame touches, imagine it just letting you know, I'm here too. This worthiness, this love. Giving yourself permission to let that flame continue to grow. And maybe you imagine it just surrounding any judgment or dislike. If it's still there, and just letting that flame go brighter, knowing that you never have to eradicate any emotion that feels uncomfortable in order to make room for feeling amazing about yourself. There might be days where you feel both. And in those moments, there's the choice to make. The choice to tune into the flame and let that build and grow. And just let yourself see that. And maybe now as we tune back into our tapping, giving yourself that reminder, I am amazing as I am. And I am working to believe that more and more every day. And I'm celebrating where I am right now. Because I've come so far. And giving myself permission to acknowledge my progress and feel amazing about that right now. As I tap into this flame of love and acceptance and self-worth, reminding myself that every day I get to choose. And today I choose love for me. I choose love for my progress. And I choose love for my journey. And so for now, I'm sending my body gratitude. As I give my body a break, allowing this tap to integrate and setting the intention that with every day, with every hour, with every day. This flame grows stronger and stronger. Take a breath, breathe that out. Go ahead and just check in on those measurements we took at the beginning. Check in on both numbers. Don't make the math make sense. It doesn't have to. Just tuning in to what you've made more room for right now. And thank you so much for doing this work today. Have a fantastic rest of weekday, whatever it is for you. I love and accept you exactly as you are right now in this moment.